Hello, hello.
Hi.
Today we're going to answer some of your questions about our wedding. The wedding that we have been planning for around 6 months now at this point.
And that we received a lot of questions about.
So let's go through some of them, huh? Yay.
How many guests will be there and how many from each country? Will there be other nationalities than Vietnamese and German? Actually, yes.
So we have 50 guests. Exactly 50 because that's the minimum requirement of the place that we booked, the hamburger slots. You guys know at this point already. Fun fact about the hamburger slots. Can we share that already?
But I just want to say we don't have 50 guests because that is the minimum.
It
was
nicely, if they say it's a minimum 70 guests, we'll be in big trouble. And that's why we choose the hamburger slots, you guys. Because when we go and search for locations, most of the places we want to go, the minimum guests are around 70 people, and the hamburger slots is the only place that accepts only minimum 50 people. And if I only have 50 guests and I have to pay for 70 people, it's the same money that I have to pay for the hamburger slots. The hamburger slots is a little bit more expensive than other places. I think it is around 30 to 40 euros per person more expensive than other
some
places.
Of the stuff that we checked out.
Exactly. But at the end, because of the minimum requirement, it was cheaper than most of the places you could find. And I was super happy about it. Now we can be back to how many people will be there. There will be 3 Vietnamese. 1 Vietnamese who was born in Germany.
Actually 4 Vietnamese.
Yeah.
1 that is born in Germany, 1 that you know from university, and your 2 sisters have the visa for the wedding.
Yay! So, and the rest are German, right?
No, we have a lot of different nationalities.
What the hell? All of my bridesmaids are from I have 6 bridesmaids and each of them is from one
different country. Yeah.
We have Mexican, Colombian, Uzbekistan, Namibian, Turkey. That was my bridesmaid. And then the rest are mostly German from German boyfriend. Why you only have German friends?
We also have, your best man is Italian and lives in the UK. His girlfriend is from Taiwan.
Yeah, you're right. We do have a lot of nationality there.
Very multicultural wedding.
Okay, let's talk about your guests. That was my guest, honey. Do you have any different nationality in your guests? No, I'm not talking about roots or something. I'm talking about immigrants.
All of them are born in Germany.
Okay.
But of course, they have roots in different countries.
Okay.
Will you show us the whole wedding?
No. I can confidently tell you guys that it's not possible because I talked to the videographer and we do a wedding video which is around 5 to 10 minutes. And it's going to be beautiful, very emotional with all of the guests in the video. Problem is we have 50 guests, mostly German, who probably don't want to be in the video when I post on YouTube, which I completely understand.
Yeah, that is not even the point. I wouldn't even ask them to...
Exactly. Yeah. And obviously we can blur all of their faces, but at the end, it's gonna look a bit weird, I guess.
Super weird.
I would imagine, if you have 1 or 2 scenes of people blurring faces, I would understand, but the whole video, just my face in it looked a bit creepy. So sadly, no. But I have came up with some solutions. Don't worry, you guys will still see some footage of the wedding, but definitely not the wedding videos, I guess. Also, on the wedding day, I decided to not film anything by myself. I will probably put a camera in front of my makeup table to film my makeup before I go, but then after that, the whole day, I just let the videographer do whatever she wants. And that's why there will be no wedding vlog as well.
Will German boyfriend become German husband or remain as the German boyfriend?
Why should you be German boyfriend when you're my German husband already?
Well, I'm also the German fiancé and you never call me German fiancé.
The only German boyfriend didn't turn to German fiancé after he proposed is because I think the word fiancé is a mouthful.
Yeah.
And it sounds embarrassing. My fiancé. You're my boyfriend or you're my husband. But German husband sound very good. So he's going to be upgraded to German husband. Don't worry.
The only problem is that on Instagram, German husband is already taken.
No, who take it?
I don't know. A German husband, probably.
Damn.
But I have prepared something.
What did you do?
I don't want to spoil.
Okay.
Are you incorporating German traditions into the Vietnamese wedding and vice versa?
So at the moment, we only plan the German wedding so far. There is no Vietnamese wedding to be planned yet because the German wedding is actually the main party. It's actually a wedding for us with people that we like. It's just 50 people anyway. The Vietnamese wedding is probably 500 people that we don't know. So I don't really mind about that one that much. Do we have any...
We're thinking about it. Like, I mean, with the Vietnamese wedding, we're thinking about actually just making a small party with the family and with the friends, and not with the friends of the parents.
Mm-hmm.
So
is that a German thing? Do not invite anyone you don't know?
Yeah, kind of, I would say. And I mean, at least it's definitely not a Vietnamese thing.
Are we gonna have like a newspaper or something? Because every time I go to a German wedding, there's a newspaper.
I don't know. You need to ask our best people.
Okay, but are we gonna like sew a lock together? You know, in Germany, after you get married, the par has to like cut a lock, which is like 20 centimeters big together.
Well, if it's a small one, then it's 20 centimeters. No, I don't know. We don't know that. We just know that when we're coming out of the church.
I am not athletic enough, honey.
Yeah, so I can do all of the things and you're holding the saw on the other side.
Okay.
I don't know, but like that's up to our people that will prepare all of those nice surprises. But there is actually some Vietnamese stuff involved in the German wedding. I mean, we're planning to wear the ao dai during the, how is it called again? Reception?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we also have the pre-wedding shooting, which is actually a very cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like take away a lot of pressure on the day itself. How are you accommodating your guests?
So we don't do destination wedding, okay? We don't go to Italy and do that. We go to a place which is not so far from most of the guests, from German boyfriend guests. So,
but we also recommended the guests to take like a certain hotel that has a cooperation with the place we are partying.
Which is still like 5 kilometers away from...
Yeah, but there's like a taxi service bringing them from the castle to the hotel,
24/7.
even in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
But we are not paying for the hotels. Like everyone takes care about themselves.
No, that's not true. We do pay for family members.
Yeah, that's true.
Family members, we pay for everybody, but everyone else, they book the hotel by themselves and they pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
When I chose the Hamburger Schloss, I didn't think that it was literally a castle in the middle of the mountain and there was nothing around the mountain. I was like blinded by the freaking castle. I didn't think about the logistic of it in the middle of the night at like 4 a.m. How are they gonna go down? But of course, the location, they thought of it already, and there will be a taxi service, but it's gonna take around 1 hour to book in advance for them to get there. But it's not a problem because most of the guests are German and they are very well planned. They will make sure to have the taxi on time.
Actually, there was a problem that we just noticed, also related to the location of the castle. Uyen always wanted to have a limousine for driving on her bachelor.
One and only dream.
Yeah. And then we were like, basically for funsies, we contacted a limousine service. And then we found out that like we can squeeze up to 10 people into the limousine and we just need it for around 1 hour. And the rental fee for 1 hour is like definitely way cheaper than if we would all go by taxi or something. So yeah, we're getting picked up by a limousine.
Yay.
And the thing is, you can drive by car almost up until the castle if you're getting married there. The problem is if you're having a stretch limousine, that might not work so well.
Yeah, because again, top of the mountain, very, very hard to get in with big cars.
So we need to see, like maybe we need to have all of the bridesmaids to carry Uyen up the hill. But yeah, we will make it happen somehow. Have your family and your boyfriend's family met? Do both family talk to each other online? The idea is cute, but no, they don't really understand each other. Like, 2 of Uyen's sisters are actually speaking English. They could communicate with my brother and with my mom a little bit, but my dad is not speaking any English. And, Uyen's parents and one of her sisters is not speaking much English.
So I feel like our wedding and also our marriage in general, it's a very us thing. We don't really incorporate family much in the matters. Like, it doesn't matter if the family like each other or not. I don't really care. First of all, they don't have any say in our marriage anyway. And second of all, they don't understand each other at all. So even if they can meet, which is going to be a hassle, okay? They are both old. Bringing them either to Vietnam or Germany is going to be so complicated with these old people. So I would rather to just leave them alone. And they don't speak each other language. So even if they meet each other, it's just awkwardly smiling anyway. So we just cut that part completely. There was no family meeting whatsoever. And they were both pretty happy with it.
Hmm. I mean, Uyen's sisters will for the first time meet my parents at the wedding and my brother at the wedding and my aunt at the wedding. And then, yeah, we will see how that works out and how they're communicating with hand and feet.
Yep.
Many people ask, actually, how many insects will be involved in the wedding and will the stick insect be the ring bearer?
Oh, sir, please answer it.
So the question is sadly no. But like in favor of the insect, it would be a lot of stress for that dude to be there with all of the people and then to act in the right moment, and then maybe he doesn't, and then he's feeling guilty and ashamed, and then he cannot show up in front of his insect friends again, and so we rather skip that one. But it was a very funny video and I really liked it.
Luckily, there will be no insects. I am very happy about it. Also, no flower, which I'm very sad about. Only the fake flower that I did. German boyfriend is against real flower. What a monster.
No.
Yes.
I'm just against dying flowers at the wedding.
Flower is made to be dying, honey. It is made to serve the beautiful purpose of decoration.
Now it's
then
made for reproducing.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. So, next question. What is the one little moment on the big day that you're looking forward the most to?
You can answer it then.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward a lot to the food.
Yeah, we chose a lot of good food.
But I also really like to see the reaction of our guests to all of our preparations, to the little details we put everywhere.
Guys, we have so many games for them. So many games, and I'm so excited. Because for me, this wedding is not really, it's celebrating our love and it's about us and stuff like that. But like, it's mostly about partying with people, right? So I want everybody there to have fun. And I want to not just focusing on us, and we came up with many games that is for the guests as well. And I cannot wait to see how they react to the games.
Also, I'm really looking forward to have all of our favorite people together in one room. That will be very, very cool. What was the hardest decision in planning the wedding so far?
I don't know. Like for me, there was no hard decision. Like I like to make quick decision. Normally, if you gave me like a salad options, I make decision in the next hours, like latest. So with everything with the wedding, I see it and I make decision immediately. Normally, it never take me more than like an hour for the location, the DJ, the videographer, the food, everything. So I didn't regret any of the decisions so far, and I didn't think about it anymore. So for me, there was nothing to think about. What about you?
I don't think there was like a hardest decision. It's actually, people always say that planning a wedding is a lot of work, which is true, but it's definitely not as much hardship as some people are selling it.
Now that the wedding is getting closer, we are a little bit busier, but like before, every month was so chill. When we were getting the wedding dress, taking pictures, choosing outfit, it was such a fun time. Choosing the cake too. Like I would do it every single day.
We were also kind of like sharing the work. Everyone was doing what is important to him or her. And like, so we were doing it step by step.
Yeah.
And of course, in the last month, it's more busy.
There's not much to do anyway. If you're lazy, just
the thing is,
let's just have a simple wedding and make the most important thing is everybody come there and have a DJ and then you dance together. That's everything is important to me.
Yeah, that is the point. Like for me, there's more stuff that is important to me. So I was doing a little bit more preparation, but it was also possible to do it. Then Uyen was sometimes complaining that I'm spending too much time preparing things.
Yes,
and she didn't get enough attention. Who's more nervous, German boyfriend or Uyen?
I'm not nervous at all. Are you nervous?
I'm also not nervous.
Like,
like since months, I'm telling my friends who are asking that question, I'm actually not that nervous. And like I could get married tomorrow. Just like all the preparation we're still doing is making the wedding better. But basically everything is done.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Why does everybody's asking that, you guys? Everybody's asking that.
Is everyone worried that the other one might say no?
Like
I mean, we're not at Love is Blind, so.
But like, nervous about what? Like something will go wrong in the wedding. Maybe because you put too much expectation and you put too much work on the wedding and too much money. So like many people, they have such expectation on a big day, and if anything go wrong, they would be very, very sad.
Maybe because also many people are unsure about some of their guests. I don't know. But we had some tough decisions there that we're just inviting people that we know very well.
Mm-hmm.
And like even family-wise, we don't have many people there.
Yeah, only cool people invited here.
I have, in general, we have 6 family members at the wedding. So no weird uncle being there getting drunk or something. No.
So no, we are super, super chill about it.
Yeah, it will just come and it will be great.
It has to be fun. It will be fun.
Are kids allowed at the wedding? Of course.
Yep. So kids are allowed in the wedding.
But.
Is that a but?
Yeah, like in advance, we told our guests that like we would like them to focus and dance and party hard. And I think that is best possible if they would have a possibility to leave their kids with a babysitter or with the grandparents. But like if they cannot do that, of course they can bring their kids.
And we already know that they will be kids. They will be a toddler, they will be newborn, and they will be 4 years old.
Yeah. But like actually those who could, they're actually giving them to the grandparents, but like there's still 4 left, and I think we will have a good time with them.
Yeah.
Will there be a church wedding in Germany? Yes, it will. Because I'm Christian and Uyen doesn't bother.
Fun fact, you can get married to Christians in Germany without converting to Christian.
Yeah.
In Vietnam, you need to convert to Christians if you want to marry a Christian dude or any Christian person, which I find super cool over here. They're super chill. We met the priest already. They are super chill about everything. We basically got married in front of God in his kitchen already. He gave us this piece of paper to sign our name, and he said, now you are legally married with God already. So
I'm still not sure if he wasn't making a joke there that you didn't understand.
I'm pretty sure it's happened already.
Okay.
But and
maybe that's why we're so chill.
Yeah.
Because actually it happened already.
Yeah. And then he said he can speak English in the ceremony too, and he's super chill about everything. And I'm just there for the ride. German boyfriend want to have a church wedding. I'm gonna be there for the church wedding.
What language will the wedding be?
English!
Yeah, English. We decided to have the priest speaking English all the time, and as our host, Uyen's best man, just speaks English. So he will speak English all the way, and then there will be some translations into German maybe, but I think mostly it will be English and most of the people will understand it.
Yes.
And who doesn't understand it has someone to translate next to them. I just hope you don't think too much about the social media thing when it comes to the wedding. Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I meant before. I don't plan to make any video. I don't plan to have my phone during the wedding as well. As I said, I do hire someone to film it, but it's not even for social media because the faces of everybody will be there. And that's why when I have time now, I want to make video to share with you guys the wedding, because on the day, properly, I don't do anything anyway. Because sometimes it's really hard to like separate social media with real life anyway, because it's basically my job and my life. But it's a very hard cut for me. The wedding day is supposed to be the day when I just enjoying myself and with my friends, and it doesn't work very well if I keep thinking, oh, what kind of reel can I make now? It's gonna go viral for sure. I know it's gonna go viral, but it's not gonna be super relaxing for me. So definitely, I talked to my manager, I think about it as well, and we already decided no videos at all.
Yeah, it's nice that on that day that is just about us, you already say that it will be just about us.
No, about the guests too, honey. It's going to be a good party with us and the guests.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys. I think this is the end of the Q&A. Thank you guys very much for all of the questions. As I said, we received 500 questions. How many questions did we answer so far?
Not that many. So
Not 500.
Maybe we can do a
Maybe
part
we can
two.
do another part 2 of the Q&A. But we really need to go now. Thank you very much for listening to this episode of our podcast, Culture Cuddles. Yes, this is a podcast. If you don't know, it's on Spotify as well.
Got you.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Culture Cuddles is produced by Yilmaz Hummel for Uyen Ninh and her German husband-to-be. To submit your own story for the podcast, go to culturecuddles.com.